be back, especially after you being with the Canadian team for so long and now being here for a few. I actually don't know how long you're going to be here. Being here for right now.
Yeah, I mean it's incredible. I consider Portland home, and the environment here is top class. So it's nice to come back and get reacquainted with the team. It's been a long time, so just excited for tomorrow.
How do you switch your mentality kind of from preparing for the World Cup, being with Canada, to coming back here and immediately having a game?
Well, I think it's all the same. We train day in and day out with the Canadian team. We play games on the weekends, usually against boys teams, so it's no different. Not every game we play up in Canada against boys teams in front of 13,000 fans though, but no, just, we're ready. The three of us, we're ready.
What's it been like for you so far this year? You're preparing for a World Cup, but you're preparing for a World Cup that's in your country. So what's that like?
I've tried not to think about it too much. I think if I focused on that, I wouldn't sleep at all and I'd accomplish nothing. I'm just getting ready for a huge tournament. I'm sure as it gets closer and closer, the anxiety will build and, the pressure and the nerves will come. But right now it's just about preparation and being physically and, mentally as healthy as I can for this summer.
Is it a different preparation though for your home country? You're talking about anxiety. Does that happen for previous World Cups?
Well, I think there's a normal aspect of you're playing in the World Cup. It's the biggest tournament in your sport. But I think it is going to be different. Playing in front of your friends and family, playing in front of 60,000 Canadians that are expecting you to do well. We haven't experienced that before.
How long are you going to be able to stay?
I'm actually here for like 2 days, so yeah, just sort of in and out for the game, and just do everything I can to support the Thorns.
Is that going to be your trip? Are you then going to be like embedded with Team Canada then for the rest of the
pretty
rest
much.
of the time?
I think next weekend's up in the air in Chicago, and then it's pretty much national team here on out.
You said Portland's your home. What is it? What about Portland is very Portlandy to you? When you travel, what do you miss?
No, it's home. I have a house here ever since going to school here. I never left, and I just miss the vibe of the city. Some of my best friends are here. I'm just comfortable here.
There's a big crowd here for the season opener. Beautiful tifo, stuff like that. Tell me what Portland Thorns fans mean to you, and is it unique in the league?
Not only is it unique in the league, I think it's unique worldwide. They're by far the best fans I've ever played in front of. Just the sheer numbers that come out to support the Thorns, and they don't just sit there. They're passionate. They care about the product on the field. And it's very unique.
Does it impact you as a player? Does it
gets you pumped? There's no better feeling than walking out, for the national anthem in front of, a packed house here. If you can't be ready to play at that moment, you'll never be ready. They just give you so much energy.
What do you think a good performance in the World Cup from, especially the teams that, like you guys, Canada, U.S., that have the allocated players in the NWSL, will do for the NWSL and the continued growth of the league?
Yeah, I think you said it right there. I think it just will help grow the league. Especially on the American side. If the U.S. does well in the World Cup, people tend to start to pay attention, and hopefully they'll see the quality of players that are out there, and they'll come support the NWSL club teams.
Last question.
And obviously you're a very well-known player in Canada, so preparing for the World Cup in Canada, were you kind of part of the advertising, part of the promotion as well for the World Cup? Has that been different in terms of your preparation?
Yeah, it has been different, just because the country cares, and obviously it being the World Cup, the advertisements, and they're using all the players to try and promote the game, and it's been exciting. There's a couple big things coming out soon that I'm pretty pumped about. It's going to be a well-run World Cup. I'm pretty excited.